back and we're talking wire bending with Simon White. I almost said Simon Batiste. Wait. Simon, welcome to the Now Morning Show. What did you just say? Welcome.
Thank you.
You know, you hear wire bending and you think of some of the older heads, right? So my first question is, why wire bending? What got you interested in wire bending?
Why not? As I guess the first thing, actually learned to do wire bending in Canada, funny enough, not in Trinidad, because I went to Sheridan, so I went to art school.
One of the best.
Apparently, yeah. So they say. For years, so I learned a different style of wire bending. And then when I got back home, I kind of needed a job, and I was looking for a job because I'm in advertising, and just how things were, I wasn't able at the time.
Right.
And as fate would have it, I bounced up a friend's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she's like, "You could do wire bending, right?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Come to this place on Donald Street on Monday, now I might have a job for you." So I was like, "All right."
So you learned wire bending for what purpose? Because in Sheridan, was it for carnival costume making?
No.
Yeah.
Definitely
I
not.
wouldn't think so.
It was just part of the art course. You had to do 3D designs, so you had to do a lot of sculpture and modeling.
Okay.
And the project was basically to create any insect out of wire. But that wire work is very different to mass wire work because it's softer wire, it's a bit thinner, and they concentrate on the actual frame of it, right? So when you do the frame, you actually have to do the skeletal structure of the insect, and you wrap the wire onto itself.
Okay. So now, do you do it for costume making a lot? Or do you both?
I dabble in both, yes.
Yeah.
Right now, costume making, just because I have like a day job, I do costume making every carnival season. I do like backpacks and wire bras for people and that kind of thing.
Okay. So what are we going to make today?
Well, just because...
Look at my hands.
You look really excited.
I'm all excited.
We're just going to do something very simple. It's just like the base of a headpiece.
Okay.
So just a standard headpiece with no attachments on it, just so you can kind of understand how the structure works.
All right, let's go.
Oh gosh, let's go. Let me get some wire.
All right.
I don't like how you'll just put people on the spot like this, you know. Try not to, do you have pliers? Do you have any tools?
Well, I saw you walked with 1, 2, 3.
I have 2 pliers, scissors, and, you know.
Well, I'll watch.
You'll watch?
I'll watch for now, and if there's anything I can help with, I will.
I feel like I should just instruct you and see if you can
Well,
do
then,
it.
yes, I can do that.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
Sure,
so
okay.
you need to pull this piece of wire out, this one, the tie-in, right? Just pull.
Yeah.
But slowly, because
Oh.
the end of wire is usually very sharp.
Okay. So I got
All
this, right?
So, and then what you're going to do is take this measuring tape and measure 51 inches from the top of it.
Okay, 51.
So what you have to do is you actually have to run like this.
Oh.
You actually have to run the tape along the wire so you can get 51 inches exactly.
Okay. 51. Maybe I should close this in. Let's be safe here now. 51, right? So I got
Right, 51.
Right here.
Right, hold it, and then you're going to put the wire in
51.
between the pliers and just clip it.
I don't know if I ever held up pliers before, no?
Just, put the wire straight inside. All the way to the back.
All right.
Right, clip. Squeeze!
Oh!
Yay!
Okay. Right.
All right, let me just double check this. Right, and then what you have to do then is you have to do measurements, right?
Okay.
So, let's just check this real quick.
Why 51? I'm going to say 51 degrees, yes? Why 51?
Party mode.
Yes. Why 51 inches?
Just because, so this is what the frame is going to look like before you bend it.
Okay.
And just because of the measurements around the entire thing, that's around the amount of
Average
wire
head
you need.
space. Head.
Yeah.
Okay. Head
So,
size.
Here you're going to take this Sharpie.
Right.
You hold on to this. You can hand me the pliers for now. And then what you're going to do is you're going to run your measurements. I'll give you the measurements. I'll call them out for you. So what you do is you put it at the end. You find 11 inches first, and then you just mark where the 11 is.
On the...
Yeah, on the actual wire itself. Yeah, just put a line. Let's put like a line, you know. You don't want it to rub off. Right. Cool. So you hold this and then you just do the measurements.
Each 11?
Okay, so you need 11, which
Yes.
we just measured. Then you're going to measure 3 inches after that point.
Okay, so 11 and 3.
11, 3, and then 4.
So 3 after the 11?
3 after the 11.
Add the 3 to 11 or just...
Add the 3 to the 11. So after that dot, add 3. Then after the next dot, add 4. Giving you a real hands-on here today.
Yeah, and then add another 4.
Then add 4.
Yeah. And then add another 4?
Then you need to add 5.
Oh, so 3, then 4, then 5.
Then 5.
Right.
Then 5, then 5.
And 5. Then 5.
And then, so you have 11, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, right?
5. And then another 5 again?
And then another 5. So it's equal on the other side. And then 4, and then 3.
And then 4. I hope you guys writing this down so you could go and make your own headpiece. Do you add feathers to this? 4 and then 3 again? Or 4, 4 and then 3?
No, after your 5, 4,
Yeah.
and then 3.
4 and then 3. But then what's at the end? 10?
No.
4 and then 3?
Yeah, and that should be it.
So what's at the end here?
Well, that's just the excess that you need to tie it on. So what you're going to do, you could just throw it. Just toss it. You're ready?
Yes.
Toss it. All right, so what you're going to need to do is if you look at this frame here, you see where this long piece is? That's your 11. So what you want to do is you just want to take your hands and just straighten it a little bit. Just so you have a straight-ish line. It's not going to be perfect, but that's fine.
Yes.
And then you're going to bend on all of the measurements, right?
Yep.
So you're going to just hold the pliers firmly, take your thumb, and press down.
So now what's going to happen? We're going to continue doing this while the show continues. So you're going to start me, and then we're going to continue while the interviews continue, because we're not going to finish this.
Yeah, definitely
right?
not.
So show me what's the first thing.
So that is the first thing. So you bend it there, and then you just follow all the points.
Yeah.
So what you're going to need to do then is you're going to need to bend this. This is 3 inches down, right?
Yeah.
So you hold it here, you bend it up.
Yeah. Let me do my first bend.
And then I want you to make the loop. So squeeze here together.
Right.
Squeeze the base together.
Yeah.
Wait, are you righty or lefty?
I'm an ambidextrous, but I'll go.
Papa.
Yeah.
All right. So just squeeze the bottom.
Yeah.
Squeeze it together with your hand. Right. Then take the pliers and squeeze about here. In between. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. So no, a little higher. You need to a little higher. In between where the grooves are.
Like that?
Yeah.
Right.
Squeeze it, squeeze.
Yes.
Okay, and that's right. That's good.
Yeah.
And that's how you made your loop for where the hair goes.
I'm totally confused. Okay.
And then you're going to squeeze on this dot.
Right, like there.
So you need to get on the edge.
Are you guys seeing? Okay.
Squeeze.
Squeeze.
And then you
bend.
take your thumb, and then you need to bend it this way. But you have to push your thumb on the edge of where the pliers are. So squeeze and then...
So of course we're going to properly sanitize after all of this. Done. Like that. Am I doing it correctly?
Just push.
Push it up.
Yeah, keep pushing.
Yay! I just bent a wire earlier. Bent a wire. All right, so we're going to continue doing this throughout the show. And at the end of the show, I'll show you what I came up with. We've taken a few messages because I think we have some interviews coming up after this and entertainment news, of course. Oops! And then at the end, I'll show you what I made. Back after this.
Does have any wire left?
Hey, don't be like that. Back after this. Back here, this is the Now Morning Show, and better days are coming according to Patrice Roberts. We are here. I'm Lisa Wickham alongside Raucus and Carrie. Simon is still here with me. That's Simon White. And I was working, a little bit of struggling going on there during the last few minutes, working on this is where I got to. Yep, did some work during the show with my pliers, and I did some wire bending. And where are we going to next? Fellas, you proud of me? I did some work, you know. Bending my fingers, my thumb was... No,
okay.
I did, but my fingers are a bit hurting, a little bit. So
those delicate fingers, Lisa.
not so delicate, you know, Raucus.
Not anymore after you're doing this rough work this early morning.
I'm holding there, right?
And then you're pushing this way.
I'm bending it this way. I just don't understand the bending process, though, because I'm pressing it this way, right?
Yeah. That way.
Right. Pushing it this way. Yeah, get in the hang of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Right, and from there.
And from there, what you need to do is you need to, then this has to fold in.
Look how easy you're doing that.
But I feel like you have more practice than you.
Yeah.
Don't feel
a little bit.
I just a little bit more
And
practice
just
than you.
squeeze here to make the loop.
Y'all just make that wire bend.
You don't have no song for that.
You
I'm
want me
not
to play a
my
bend
rockers.
song? All the bend songs don't involve wire.
But it might give me a little energy.
You,
now,
you
like
want energy to bend. All right, no problem.
bend.
So
Yeah,
in between,
yeah.
right, pinch, and then you need to push down on where the mark is. Right, so you need to bend this that way.
Then what way?
This has to go down.
You see what I mean?
See, because it has to line up with this one.
Where we going? Where we going? So,
This way, yes.
so, bend.
Just watch your eyes, huh?
Bend so. Bend so.
Bend so. Bend so. Go.
Bend.
It into
Bend
us
so.
one time.
Bend
Girl,
so.
make the wire bend. Bend.
Right.
Bend. Girl, make the wire bend.
And then-
Bend. My girl, wire bend. Bend. The wire just bend.
The wire just...
The wire had a bend. Bend. The wire had a bend.
Where we going?
I don't know what's happening here anymore.
Come, rockers, bend.
Me? Not me, mom. You bending. You and Simon bending.
Wow.
I want to hear the music. That's what.
Right? And that's where it's supposed to get to.
All right. So how is that ending up now, Simon?
So this will basically end up close to this.
Yes.
So that's what the point is. So this goes over the head.
Oh.
And then these come behind the ears. And that's where you tie the loop. So,
All
yeah.
right. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So like that
Yeah.
part is not for your forehead, like Wonder Woman?
Yeah, this will come down over the forehead.
Ah, okay.
Turn it
So
to
you
the
see
camera.
when-
Let's
Yeah,
see.
make sure the camera see it. Make
So
sure
you-
the people see it.
So you see when the headpiece has that piece that comes down usually. So what happens is when the frame is there,
Yes.
this comes over the forehead and that's how you get the peak.
And then they add other things on top of it.
And then what you do is when you have, this is the base frame. And what they'll do is they'll actually take a kind of cardboard like star blank and you actually make a fan here. So you'll add attachments to this frame and then you
Right.
back it and that's where the feathers go. So that's how you get the fan of feathers.
Ah.
So this is like the base for most headpieces.
Okay.
So Simon, I am keeping this because I made this.
Yeah,
You better make sure you come with that Carnival Tuesday.
How you mean?
All right.
Simon, we're gonna have a conversation. We finishing this. We finishing this. This is mine. Give him a song. Let me bend.
Jesus.
Bend. This is
Bend.
the yeah. Look at Ben.
Oh, damn.
My
Oh,
break.
Lord. I think you're bending the wrong thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, wow.
I don't know what's going on.
Simon, you stay right there. Let's continue with the trending.